Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Your Love Story for the month of October 2019. And this is for you, especially coming from Gemini. So I'm going to tackle first, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9 at gmail.com. First card that I pull will represent the first 15 days of October. And let me talk to you about finding a new romance. And it's a very good card for you. It says the person that you find in the romance is going to be a very respectable person and a person who has got some kind of authority and a very bright future as well. So go meet that person in the first 15 days of October. It'll be a very lucky and opportunistic kind of a meeting for you. And now what about your romance which you might already been having? Well, here it says that there are many conflicts, but each of these conflict is not breaking a situation down. So these conflicts can be very maturely talked about, and do that maturely and keep your cool, because it's you who's listening to me from Gemini. Keep your cool, and therefore you'll be able to overcome all this short circuitness that's going on. That simply means disagreements of views, and you'll be able to overcome them. That's the good news. Now, what about your marriage areas? Let's see what the card says. And oh, this is a fabulous card I pulled for you. There's so much harmony coming from here, so much togetherness, so much equality, and so much fondness and support for each other. So make the best use of your first 15 days of October. Go out and feel young again. Go out and enjoy what got you all together in the first place. And it's going to be wonderful. Now I'm going to tackle your last 16 days of October. And I'm going to talk to you about your new romance that you might find. All right, this is a very aggressive card. And it says that the new romance you might find, there may be very quickly disagreements and signs of aggression between you and the new partner. So take your time and don't be too much in a hurry to formulate wanting to think of long term with this person. Take your time, let the 15 days pass, the last 16 days of October pass. So that would be better for you. Now I'm going to pull the card about your ongoing romance that you may already have. Let's see what the card says. Now, this is a much better card. It says that everything about the past can be find solutions. So whatever problems between you and your ongoing partner, love partner, regarding the past can be solved and can be definitely brought under good things. The only thing you have to worry about is from this card is some kind of aggression. And the aggression is coming in the sense of emotional aggression. So some pressure you may find from your ongoing romance partner, and that would be not very good. I want to pull this card now about your marriage. Let me talk about your marriage for the last 16 days. And I would consider this card as a good enough card to find solutions of all kinds to make your marriage come back to a very even keel and be even very much happier. The card does show that there are many issues here waiting to be attended to, but it's not a bad card because it finds solutions for you all the time. So don't worry, in the last 16 days, you are going to find solutions in your marriage area and things are going to be much, much better for you in every way possible. Now, I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There'll be some people from Gemini who are going to be very lucky, and let's see what ages they would be. Well, it's a card of infinity. So I'm going to say that if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or even 76, the chances of you finding a good romance or being happy with your ongoing romance or finding solutions or making your marriage very happy are all there waiting for you. So you have a good chance to get everything coming under your control, especially if you are of these ages which I've just mentioned. Now, what about your lucky colors? And let's see what this card says about lucky colors. Well, I'm going to choose the color light blue from this card because it's giving you a very good foundation. So wear plenty of light blue with this card for the month of October, and you will attract the romance, find happiness with the ongoing romance, and make your marriage very compatible and happy as well. Now we will talk of a direction. So 9 planets have surrounded Earth. So when we look at any direction, we are facing a planet. And for the month of October, well, there are many signs of planets here, as you can see, but I'm going to choose southwest. Face southwest as much as you can, and you're going to be one very lucky person, you coming from Gemini. So face southwest, and whether the finding of a romance, the happiness in the ongoing romance or marriage is going to be perfectly yours. Now I'm going to go to see an attachment that you might find, somebody interested in you in the month of October for romance or your marriage partner. So, and this card is the card of Aries. So I'm going to say that somebody from Aries is going to be very interested in you, or you could be very interested in somebody from Aries. And this harmony together, the two of you, may become extremely nice and happy for you. So if you know somebody from Aries, or is your ongoing romance partner or your marriage partner from Aries, you'll find that there can be some blossoming of peace and happiness in the month of October. Now, something new, I'm going to talk to you about whether the AM part of the day or the PM part of the day is going to be better for you in the month of October. Well, this is a card that I will promote the AM part of the day, which means that from 12 midnight up to 12 noon is going to be the luckier period for you to find a new romance, to have a betterness with the romance going on, or make your marriage happier. So having lunch together with somebody is going to be something worthwhile thinking about. Well, I have a 90-minute session, and during this 90 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years, and that's going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And with all that information, I will tackle all areas of your life, whether the job, the business, the health areas, the romance, the marriage areas. And for your next 7, 8, or 9 years, I'll give you a lot of information, your personal lucky lottery numbers based on your palms, and your lucky colors and your lucky days. And as I said, your personal lucky lottery numbers as well, and your lucky directions and your lucky colors. All this from the universe and a lot more to get you that specialness about you. And I'll teach you how to get into the supernatural energy that we all have. Some call it the soul, some call it the guide, some call it that energy force that we have within us. I'll show you how to communicate to that force so that you can be better for the rest of your life, better than others. So send me this email at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9, and you'll know your next 7, 8, or 9 years and all this fabulous information I'll give you so that you rise above the rest for your next 7, 8, or 9 years. Well, until then, thank you and goodbye.